Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy tomorrow. Hopeful yesterday. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I think I saw a few comments earlier. I think Joe, I saw your for some reason I can't see comments until I load in Restream. So I think I saw a few comments on the YouTube side. So I know Joe, you're here. I know Juan's here. There's Joe. What's up, Boxer? I think I saw Juan. I think I saw Mike as well. What's up, Boxer? Good to see you. Rushlock, my friend. How you doing, man? Hope you and Little Men are doing good, man. Dim, what is up, man? Hope you're doing good, sir. There's Joe. There's Papa. How you doing, man? Hope you and Mom are doing good, man. Seventh. I saw the first, second, third. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with being seventh. Seventh is a lucky number sometimes. Everybody saying hi to each other. Hit that like while we wait. Yes, please hit that like button. But only if you like. If you don't like, then it's okay. Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. My first live using Starlink. Nice. That's awesome, man. Very cool. Nice. Everybody's doing okay today. Jamar, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you before, but maybe I have. But welcome. Glad to see you here, man. What's up? Everybody's saying hello to each other. What's up, John in chat? What's up, Nemo? Hope you're doing good. Garrett, all the way from Hawaii. What's up, man? It's like midday there. It must be your lunch hour. How you doing, Garrett? Hope you're doing good, man. There's Anna. Anna, I'm glad you're here. Uh, I saw that you rejoined the channel, so I wanted to say thank you for doing that. I appreciate that very much. Glad to see you here. Hope you and family are doing well. LG's in the house. What is up, LG? How you doing? Hope you and the wife are doing good, man. How are you liking Starlink? Yeah, I've heard it's awesome. I heard it's really, really good. Luckily, I've got Google Fiber, so and Joe's making his rounds. Joe's the life of the party. Oh, my comments jumped for a second. There we go. The clown is here. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good, sir. Hope you and the family are doing well. Literally, it is the first hour I'm using it. So far, so good. Setup was super easy. Speeds are amazing so far, and I'm using the mini in the truck. Nice. Yeah, I've heard almost nothing but good things about it. So it's definitely a nice alternative to have if you need it as an alternative. Tito Joe, yep. What's up, Sleepy Rod? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Background balloons here. What is up, dude? Hope you're doing good. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Joe is the most popular person here. There's nothing wrong with that because Joe is a good dude. I don't know what the issues was with Google, but all is good now. Oh, okay. You were having some issues with Google, or I'm assuming you probably were. It sounds like just finished lunch and ninja watching from work. Nice. I love it, man. Yeah, don't get in trouble on my account, man, please. But I love that. And yes, I'm just drinking water before someone asks. I hydrate, hydrate. Man, say no to each other. DeMilo Joe. Reaper Mr. MIA. Boxer Joe has to be the life of the party. I'll bet if I'm wrong, I'll get a personal plat. Anyway, I bet Joe is the life of the party and always holding court. Joe is always holding court. Like when we were in New Orleans, man, like Joe was just awesome. Just awesome. Yeah. Total Bean. I probably pronounced that completely woefully inaccurately. Tulaire's in the house. What is up, Tulaire? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Boxer, get the plat. Yes, Boxer, live do uh, a live application. I- You're not wrong. Joe is the life of the party. 32 people here already. Wow, 5 minutes in. Amazing. No, you are right. Yes. Good to see you all here. This is amazing. This many people here 5 minutes in. You guys rock. Um, yeah, a couple topics today, but we'll wait for a few more people to come in. So if you, I win. So who watched my built video from yesterday about mortgages? None. The CSE is fire. The CSE is fire, Joe. Like I I'm really looking forward to putting this card through its paces this year. I'm sincere about that. I of course it's the honeymoon, right? Like, I mean, we're working on a welcome offer, so we're like, oh yeah, we're wide eyed and bright eyed, bushy tailed, and oh yeah, 100,000 thank you points, yeah. We're all stoked about it and all that, but I'm really looking forward to putting this card through its paces. Been doing some testing with it and whatnot, doing some sciencing. There's gonna be some videos coming. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. So Memphis Mike, the other Mike, catching an Uber ride. So if I drop, I will rejoin my presence. You must be coming home. That's right. You're in New Orleans, aren't you? I don't know if you're coming home or not, but I know you're in NOLA. Hope you and Mrs. Memphis Mike are doing good, man. And this is actually was Venmo did a security check, so Google had to reprocess all the other. Oh, oh, you're talking about the renewal. Okay. Hmm. I, well, I'm glad you got it figured out. That's the most important thing, right? Is getting it figured out. So, interesting. Well, I'm glad you're back. Be right back. I'll go. We have to stop. The stream has to stop for Boxer until he gets back. No. Present and accounted for. Hi, Stacy. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family are doing good. Juan says, John, after almost a month, got notification from Built, new physical Platinum card shipping out this weekend. Wow. Ah, man. I'm so glad I chose the Strata Elite over. 'Kay, that was part of the decision too, was the Strata Elite was sitting there for the taking too. So that was also part of the decision. God, I'm so glad I did not do that. Boxer has, and yeah, I mean, I do too, man. Sometimes, Dim, I'll sit there and think about what card do I want next? What card do I want next? And I'll sit there and pull my hair out trying to figure out what is the next card. So I totally get that. Sever. So yeah, I knew what you meant. Background, great video on using the credit card you built. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. I seen mortgages being declined on Reddit. I wonder for what method, Anna? What method is being declined? Tulare says, "Hey, John, I just remembered that you know me as." Oh, okay. So you're okay. YouTube changed my name, and I don't know how to get it switched back to Johnny. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that makes sense because I now that you say that, I'm like, well, I haven't seen Johnny in quite a while. Okay, I did not know that, man. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know, man. Thank you. Joe's still waiting, of course. Stacy says, I've already gotten $893 out of the CSE in value from the credits and expect 1,000 plus more. Wow. You're going to have to share that in a video or a post or something, Stacy, or you can share it here in the chat too. But I'm curious to see like how you're pulling that off. That's really interesting. That's very interesting. I got a staycation and concert this Valentine's Day as a single person because I have to use my IHG FNA before it expires. Hey, man. eh, eh, Okay, so think about it this way, background. Think about it this way. Single dude, okay. I'm a single dude too. It is what it is. Um, just the right lady hasn't come along. So, it is what it is. But guess what? You get to go to that hotel. You get to do whatever you want to in the hotel room. You get to take up the entire bed. You get to leave your underwear draped over a chair. And there's no one there to complain about it. So there you go. Buy yourself a box of chocolates, take yourself out to a amazing steak dinner, and call it good. Got, glass half full, man. Glass half full. My Ray-Ban Meta glasses. I remember you saying that, Joe, last night. But they do look really cool, man. What do you think of Wells Fargo? That's a that is a wide encompassing question, Kevin. Can you be more specific? Hey, weird one. How you doing? Good to see you here. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're staying warm and staying safe. Vincent, happy Wednesday. What's up, Vincent? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. 44 people here already, 11 minutes in. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. PSA from Tampa Trap. What's up, Tampa? It took 3 days for a BILT to make a dollar test payment to landlord when paying rent with Venmo. Don't wait till the first. Hmm. Interesting. Joe says I applied for the Robinhood Gold after the Palladium and already got the card. I I, I don't know. I thought the Palladium. I thought all of the BILT 2.0 cards were supposed to be in your hands before the rollout officially, before the cutoff of the program officially cut over. I don't understand why people are not getting the card on time. Oh, you looked way too sharp with those. They did look good. The glasses do look good, actually. It definitely has that Clark Kent look to it for sure. Yeah. I think it's Superman for sure. Joe, when I saw those, I thought the first thing I thought was Clark Kent when you put those on. So I am seeing more issues with using the built mortgage method versus the method of pay for a different bill and getting the account and routing number. Yeah, I mean, the method I've been using for a year now, at least for now, is still working. As I said in that video yesterday, that's the method I've been using, is using uh selecting rent and then selecting bill pay. And the bill pay assigns you a routing number and an account number like it's a checking account, but it's not. They give you a routing and account number, and those have been the same numbers that I've had for the last year. And I go in and punch in my mortgage amount and click submit. Then I go into my Wells Fargo account. I have that bill pay account set up in my Wells Fargo portal to make my payment on my mortgage with that account. And it's worked for the last year and it worked on Monday. So somebody asked me to actually do a video walkthrough, and I'm going to probably do a video walkthrough. I don't know. It might be a members only, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But somebody asked me to do a walkthrough of exactly how I do it. So, okay, back. Okay, now we can resume the stream now since Boxer's back. Boxer, we didn't say a word until you got back just now. Awesome, Boxer. Yes. I mean, Joe was saying that Boxer is like the best person on the face of the earth, and how amazing you are and how supportive you are. And, oh, there we go. Oh, came back at a bad time. John is draping underwear over a chair. That's background. That's background, dude. I'm not me. Kevin says city night is 3 p.m. 3 a.m. Pacific time for Friday to Saturday, and Saturday to Sunday for me in California and Australia Elite. Yeah. I mean, that could be of advantage, right? So you could use that. You could maybe double dip in that. Maybe you are eating a late lunch and then you go out to dinner later on that night. So you could double dip on that actually. Backgrounds, my first YouTube video is either gonna be some normal basic F&A redemption vid, or if I get lucky, a metal Hallmark I mean, keep it simple. I mean, make it an F&A redemption video, but if oh, my camera is going crazy again. Um, I mean, to make it the metal Hallmark redemption, like, the stars have to align, right? It's like you have to have, like, the concert, you have to have the lady friend, and all those the stars have to align, so Boxer is the most awesome, especially after you apply for the plat yes, there we go, yes. Oh, so I did wanna say something. We got 46 people in here right now, 16 minutes in. I did wanna say something that you're gonna see my setup change here pretty soon. I'm actually going to move my setup to a different part of the house. Probably over the weekend is when it's gonna happen. So, and I'm gonna be using a different computer, the background's gonna be different, the lighting's gonna be different, and all that stuff, so and the camera is gonna be a little bit better, so just pay attention to, as a heads up, just that's gonna be happening very imminently, so in the next over the weekend for sure, so I got a 4-day weekend coming, so one of those days I'm gonna be moving things around, so on Matt's live stream. I'm not sure what that I'm not sure what that's a reference to, Kevin. You know, I would social not that bet was lost. Oh man. Stacy says post coming triple dip, $200 splurge credit times two. Okay. Because of when you got the card, right? Is this that's what I'm assuming. Uh $300 hotel credit times one. Okay. $100 black lane credit plus $39 because it saved me $47 Lyft ride. Okay. Equals 839. Okay. I'm with you. I'm there with you on the math. Rest $300 hotel credit times two. $200 splurge credit plus $100 bike lane credit times two equals $1,000. So because of timing is what I'm assuming, Stacy. Or you've got some secret that you haven't shared yet. Facts, glass half full. The money that would have gone to a date gift going to be used on merch and hospital bills for when I die in the mosh pit. Well, I mean, but if you're dead, then does it matter? Oh, sorry to hear that, Kevin. I mean, traveling is you just never know. Like be- I've come back sick once from Iceland out of the 3 times I've been there so far. I came back the first time sick, and then the last couple times I've been fine. So, but yeah, you definitely stand the chance of catching something for sure, man. Hope you feel better soon. Will be enjoying my Valentine's, seeing my daughter dance competition this weekend, and staying at a Hampton Inn in Boynton Beach. That, so your Valentine's is going to be your daughter. That's awesome, Juan. Very cool, man. Background says you can do it. You can do what I did, going on a date next month, got tickets to a concert, well found out after I got the tickets, obstructed view already off to the obstructed view, man. Oh God, that sucks. That is so horrible. All I know is my seats in view for Maiden in San Antonio is going to be awesome. Thank you, of course, Joe. Of course, man. Love you, Joe. Dance Dad Live. Gotcha. That's awesome. Honestly, I think Wells forced them to launch sooner than they were ready. Are you talking about a card or their partners? You know, might just be my favorite credit card creator with all those nice, true things he's saying about me way back. So Boxer has admitted that he can be bought. So there you go. As far as Wells goes, if you could make the limited transfer partners work for you, the autograph is an earning machine. The autograph, I'm looking forward to using the autograph card. I don't think I have it here on me. I think it's in the other room. Um, but I'm looking forward to using the card. I think the autograph card is a solid card. Oh yeah, here it is right here. Um, I think it's a very solid card. And the one I got for the deletion of the BILT 1.0 card for the I'm actually excited to have this card. Uh, it, built built Wells Fargo. I think they're going to make some moves this year. I think they're going to add more partners. I think Matt said something in his stream yesterday or last night, and I caught it at the very end. But I think Matt said something about Wells is going to be adding partners. I think he said quarterly. So um, I think adding a few more partners is definitely going to be a big thing. I think them adding JetBlue is big. Like I'm a fan of JetBlue points, so for Iceland Air. So I'm on board already. Um, I look forward to seeing what they do, and I hope that they offer whatever the premium card is that's coming from them. I hope they knock it out of the park. I hope it's competitive because more competition is good. So I want it to be successful. I think Wells is I think Wells Fargo is moving methodically. So, and I don't have a problem with that. If they execute, that's all that matters is that they execute. Glad you find us show up at 7 p.m. Good to see you, Ian. Yes, sorry for I've been going an hour earlier for a while now. So just testing the waters to see how it goes and everything. So there's 54 people here already 20 minutes in. So I'm glad you caught it at not the tail end. So good to see you, man. Kevin says, my family spent about 80 to 170 when we eat out. Imagine putting on the Strata Elite for city night. We normally eat out on weekends. Yeah, that's a lot of points. That's 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 $80 times 6 points or $170 times 6 points. That's a lot of points. And if you're doing that regularly, Stacy, what is your setup, camera, lighting, microphone? I am working on mine as we speak. So, well, I think because I'm changing computers actually, because right now I'm doing everything on a laptop. And um, the laptop was good in the beginning, but it's beginning to show its limits. So I'm actually going to be in my loft area is my gaming setup and my I'm a gamer. I'm a computer gamer. So my gaming rig is stupidly powerful and it's got a really high end processor, really high end GPU in it. I'm just going to use it for dual purpose. I'm going to game on it and I'm going to do YouTube on it. So it would be my gaming rig. Uh, the camera is good. I think for now the camera will suffice because I think that part of the problem is I think the laptop is part of the problem. So I was testing the camera out on there on Monday and it seems to be pretty good. So I think the camera will suffice for a bit. It's a cheapy like Logitech C920 camera for now. So, but it will be upgraded. Lighting, I've got some lights I bought on Amazon on Sunday and they were delivered on Monday. It's just like it's just mostly like lighting for the back of me. So I also have a light for the front of me, and my setup is going to be where I think the light's going to be over my monitor. So it'll be shining down on me. It'll be attached to because my area out there is a loft. It's a loft area, so there's like a railing. I think it'll attach to the railing quite nicely, but if not, it'll be the table. Um, so in my microphone is this same one here. It's a uh, Shure MV70 mic. So, and I like this mic a lot. So it was a really good investment. I think it sounds really good. Dang, Yeah, man. Oh, it's not just my luck, such as life. Triple dip applied December. Yep, that's why I thought. Okay, it was timing. Yeah, that was awesome timing, Stacy. Amazing timing. Um, that's why I did the same thing with the um, Bank of America pre-card, because I applied for it at the beginning, right the beginning of December, so I could potentially triple dip all the credits on this card. So yeah, it's all about timing. It's all about timing. Me and my family arrived back home on Monday night. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Kevin. Being sick sucks, man. Especially after a trip, because then you're excited about the trip, and then you come home and then you got sick because of the trip. So, hey, Juan, to check out Banana Boat in Boynton. Great place for old people, though. Great food. Well, I mean, Juan's old, so it's okay. He'll fit right in. No, two Jordans, not banana. Oh, Box is like, oh, so Boxer just gave false information. So Boxer's trying to lead Juan into a dark place. then he corrects himself. Georges and Banana Boat are great in Boynton. Okay. I've never been down there before. Or just head south to Delray. Day two, Georges. Thanks for the Rick. We'll check it out. Nice. Sounds good. What Wells Fargo transfer partners do you think that Wells launched in coming months? Oh man, that's a hard one. I could see them getting an airline, another airline. Who that would be, I don't know. Could be a domestic, could be United maybe, but I don't know. Like United makes the most sense, but at least in my mind, it makes the most sense. I don't know. Potentially a hotel partner. I mean, I know they got Choice, which I think is Choice is a great option. They have some great properties. Choice is very underrated. Um, I don't know. Some kind of hotel. I think. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Now the whole year out, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Chima and Delray is great. Right before the bridge. Chima, not familiar. Oh, everybody, we're just talking food now. Steakhouse. Ooh, yeah, Brazilian steakhouse sounds amazing. It is what the wife and I would do cocktails, but I've got my daughter too. Man, we are half hour in, 54 people here. Love seeing you all here. Thank you for being here. You guys rock. You guys and gals. Sorry, I know there's a couple of ladies in the audience, so you all rock. Thank you. Walls is taking it slow so they don't break anything, and it's going to be amazing. Hoping for whatever that premium card is they released to be my first premium card. First of all, Servicio, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate seeing you. Like I said, I really am hoping that Wells knocks it out of the park. I'm really hoping that it is a competitive card. I'm hoping that it's a card that people want. I'm hoping that Wells is slow rolling it because of execution. Like they want to execute it the proper way. So um I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. Boxer for the life of me. I forget the street it's on. We're just having conversations about restaurants in Florida. It's all good. East is headed out on Saturday for a 1.5 million point redemption, 11 days. Nice, man. I knew you were talking to me about that as an opportunity, man. That is awesome, dude. That's that sounds so good. I can't wait to hear about it. Amazing. Amazing, man. Care to share how the points are being spent? Nope. I think that's a question. Yep, that's a question for Ian. I don't think there is any more Boxer. Stacy says, "What game? Don't mess up your gaming computer." How's it going to mess up my gaming computer? Well, and mostly it's the game back there on the shelf called Eve Online. It won't mess up the gaming computer. Like YouTube, I'll have a separate drive for nothing but YouTube. It won't mess it up. I promise it won't. Have you not seen Twitch? There's a ton of people that stream and game on the same machine. So, and I'm not going to be doing game streaming. It's going to be either I'm gaming on it or I'm doing YouTube on it. But I promise it won't mess it up. Michael got autographed near launch day. He got approved with 15K CL and got 30,000 points for $1,500 in spend. Basically, I forced him to get the card. It's a great card. That was a great offer when it first came out. It's a great offer. All I know is that Kiki's for breakfast near the hotel. I don't think we're talking about the same Kiki that I'm thinking of. Oh, yep, they're all that. That's not nice, John. You ain't no spring chicken yourself. Yeah, I know. I couldn't stop myself saying it, Juan. It was already coming out before I could stop. James, what's up, James? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Amex added the Fonza lounges. I flew them twice last week to and from Europe. If you fly business class, you can even use the better lounges. They, of course, added this right after I flew. Great benefit. I did see that. Where did I think I saw that on Doctor of Credit. They talked about it, little article for a minute. I saw that. I thought, wow, that's cool. That's a nice ad. That's a nice ad. Wells might pick up Spirit. Tampa says that. Possible. That's possible. I could see that. I've never flown Spirit, so background, random comment, but I feel like John was a firefighter in a past life. I feel like I was a firefighter. I'm curious to hear why you say that background. What makes you think I was a firefighter? Most of it's Q suites going there 2 legs and Etihad apartments on the way back. The rest is all Hyatts. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ian. That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. I love that. Super cool, man. The fact that BILT has both Spirit and Hyatt low key wild in my opinion. Yeah, that's true. No, it's a PC, man. It's a PC. It's a tower. Oh, you mean my laptop here? Or you're talking about the new rig? So my laptop is a Dell currently here, but my gaming rig is a PC. It's Intel and EVGA graphics card. I kind of want to go to Japan. Oh, Japan's on the list for sure. Stacy says my son is a pro gamer. I'm not a pro gamer, so he won't let us use his computer. So I'm a tech head. I'm a computer geek. I work in IT. I've been building my own computers since 1998. So I know technology. I know computers very well. And this machine is, yeah, it's not going to mess it up. Believe me, it's an i9 Intel processor, top of the line, graphics card. So it's not going to mess it up. No, I will only game or do YouTube on it. That's it. But in YouTube will be segmented off. It'll be a whole different drive and all that stuff. So it's not gonna the software is not gonna mess up anything. It's not gonna, yeah, it's gonna be just fine. So we are 33 minutes in, 56 people here. So I did want to say, I want to talk about the first thing. And the first thing is, I know I gave topics. The first thing is, I guess this is the second thing, since I actually asked you all if you had watched my built video from yesterday first. But I guess this is the second topic. Like Amex raising the spin requirement on the platinum card from $8,000 to $12,000. My thoughts on that. I kind of saw this coming, actually. And the reason being is because all of the premium cards have high spin limits, high spin requirements on them. If it's not double the amount, and what I mean by that is, how can I explain this? Um, so like the so the platinum card was 8,000 in 6 months. Now it's 12,000 in 6 months. Okay. Um, the like the pre-card. This was $5,000, so not quite double. I'm wording that weirdly. I'm sorry. It's 5,000 in 3 months. So it it could be, it's not double. I'm not wording that correctly. I'm not sure how I'm what I'm trying to say is that the spin requirement is going to be more. The I got this for 4K, but it's realistically 6K in 3 months. So you have, I guess what I'm thinking is I'm thinking of the beginning of the number of the dollar amount as opposed to the number of months. That's why I'm calling it double. But, normally it's 6K in 3 months. So the higher end cards have higher spin requirements. And yeah, I think it's the trend. I'm not shocked at all that MX raised it. And I could understand there's people out there where it makes the card un unmanageable or unobtainable because of the higher requirement. That's totally legitimate, totally legitimate. Um, but I will say, like, for cards like that, that's where strategic spending comes into play. I'm not talking about funny business that I don't talk about because I don't do the funny business stuff. I'd like to maintain my relationships with the banks. Um, that's where strategic purchasing, it's like, okay, like every year, like in the fall of the year, getting into September, I know that my auto insurance is renewing. Um, I know that my auto registration is renewing. They renew at the same time. So that's the optimum time to get a new card is during that time frame because I've got this spend that is higher spend, but it's regular spend. So I know it's coming. So it's like, okay, I know I can get a card. I can get a card that might be normally very hard to hit the welcome offer on, to knowing that at that time of the year, yeah, I've got this no problem at all whatsoever. So, and adding in, where for the last year, I've been using Built's bill pay to make mortgage payments on cards to assist in hitting the welcome offer on. And yes, I'm paying a 3% fee, and I don't care because the 3% fee is, in my mind, insignificant compared to the points I'm getting on the card. So, and because I'm only paying it probably a couple of times during the cycle, during the welcome offer that I'm working on. So I don't care because the points are so much more valuable than the little tiny bit of fee. So you add in these different things to help with welcome offers. So, but I totally understand not everybody's in that situation. Not everybody can do those things or have those opportunities. But if you think about the opportunities where you have, like, a couple times a year there's going to be more spending, and that's where you'll align getting those cards strategically. So, and I am woefully behind on comments all of a sudden. So apologies for that. So I just wanted to know what you all thought. That's my thoughts on the increase. It sucks. And for some people, they just aren't gonna be able to do it. It is what it is. Totally understand that. I'm in that boat too sometimes with some of those cards. I just can't do it. I would love to go after a MX Business Platinum offer, but I do not come anywhere close to having 20K in spend. I just don't. So I know that that card is never going to happen. So Mike is in the house. What's up, Micah? Good to see you, man. Choice is underrated. Have you stayed at a Roadway Inn, Econo Lodge, Quality Inn? Um, I have. It's been a long time since I stayed at Roadway Inn. I've never done an Econo Lodge, and a Quality Inn has been years ago. When it comes to, um, I'm thinking of a couple of different properties. Um, their Cambrias are amazing. I've been to 2 Cambrias, and the Cambria line of Choice hotels It's right up there with other chains, higher end properties. It's I love it. Boxer says, here's the thing with Wells. Wells is a massive bank. If they wanted to, they could get anything they want. But I think they're the middle ground between BOA and Chase. They don't need any transfer partners. That's an interesting take, Boxer. That's very interesting, actually. They could be playing the middle ground, but I think they're playing it strategically. Free music is in the house. I love that name. I've already earned my BILT Platinum welcome bonus and am almost through my first tranche of 5,000 point accelerator. Loving the Platinum so far. Free music, you are the person that card is made for. Someone that is going to make that card their card. That's who it's for. It would not be for me, but you are the person that it's for. Right? It's the stash beard that look he is giving firefighter. Ah, okay. I mean, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a firefighter, but it never came to fruition. So I don't understand why people are getting bent out of shape on Amex raising spin 12K in 6 months, 6K in 3 months on the CSE. What's the, yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's basically the same money equivalent with a different timeline or time frame, but it's basically the same. Dim says for the MX business card holders, 12K in 6 months is very reasonable. If you can't swing it, it's really not for you. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'd love to find a business offer for 12K and six. I'd jump on that in a heartbeat. Because I agree. They're doing this because they're trying to lock people into said card. I'm actually wondering if the higher spin requirements will trigger better multipliers. Probably not. Probably not. And if not, it would be down the road if it did happen, is my opinion. But Rex is now Mr. Funny Business. I don't think I've ever been called Mr. Funny Business before, have I? I don't think so, except for now. This is the first time. How you doing, Rex? Hope you're doing good, man. Oh, Buffalo Phil's in the house. Did I miss Filmo? I didn't see a comment from Filmo. Oh, if I missed your comment, Filmo, I don't see it. Maybe you all are seeing things I'm not seeing. All good. David, what's up, David? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Big orange for CSP for sub, Lyft and Walgreens credits. Nice, man. Heck yeah, man. I still working. So yeah, I love it, dude. I love it. Been doing it for a year. So that's what's funny is that I was told by MX customer service that I'm in pop-up jail because they flagged me as a churner. They flagged you as a churner. Really, that was the reason. Meanwhile, I haven't closed my any MX account and used them a lot for 3 years. Servicio. I used roadway inequality for my longer stay, 6 to 8 nights at a time. You can get to high status for choice easily, then use status to book can't man, I'm telling you, Cambria properties are legit. They are very legit. They up my choice game. Man, the Cambria in Cleveland, Ohio, well, it's not in Cleveland, it's in a suburb, but I've been there for work and stayed there for work in it for a week. Man, that the restaurant on site was spot on. The food was good. The breakfast every morning was amazing. The service was really good. The room was awesome. It was a really nice property. Yeah, maybe so, man. Like Dim's got a good point. Boxer says, and really, if you move things around, like let's say the autograph, move the points to the active cash and make it a cash back setup, it's pretty solid. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. 100%, dude. Sleepy Rod, honest honesty, Amex leads the pack. The other banks follow. I wouldn't be surprised if other banks follow suit, especially with inflation the way it is. Yeah, I could. It might be a bit sleepy ride because I think some of the other banks are right there. They're kind of in that same realm of like I said, like the CSE is 6K in 3 months. Like it's I'm doing that doubling thing in my head again, but it's 6K in 3 months, right? Like I said, the BOE pre is not quite double, but it's 5K in 3 months. Um, the higher end cards are, they're going to be higher spend. Now, I could see maybe something like maybe a US bank does something adjust a couple of their business cards, maybe. Um, possibly, but yeah, I mean, other banks could follow suit and they could follow suit very quietly. Waiting on the business green refresh, no gold. Yeah, I've got the business green. I've been waiting for an offer to go back up to business gold card, but haven't seen one. I've got one to go back to the business or to go to the business platinum, but it's not good enough. Quest is in the house with up Quest, the first super chat of the night. Nice. Thank you, Quest. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good, sir. Good evening, John and friends. Hope you and the family are doing good, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Very kind. Thank you. 64 people here, 45 minutes in. Love seeing you all here tonight. Thank you for being here on a Wednesday night with me. I appreciate it. I don't take it lightly at all. It blows me away when you guys are here. So thank you. I get 480 to 1,020 points if I have Strata Elite on city nights. Yeah. And I mean, according to some people, you get a couple of those, those 4, 5, 6 weekends, and then you're flying on American with those points. So there you go, man. Pretty easy strategy. Travel fan, what's up, travel fan? Good to see you. MX is matching the 2K per month spin requirement of Chase for CSR, but has a longer time frame requirement to spend 2K per month. Very true. If one can't afford it, then the card isn't for you. Yeah, that's true. You're 100% spot on, travel. The spin timeline is double what it is for the CSR. The CSR is 3 months. The platinum card is still 6 months. So you're 100% right. It's still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of money to be, but you are 100% right. It's still double the length of time. Ken says you need 1 point to transfer to Wells Fargo transfer partners. Yep, you can transfer 1 point at a time. But don't forget, one is the loneliest number. Boxer used to get called Mr. Funny as he was marched to the principal's office. I can see that, actually. I can see that. Recent upgrade offer from Travel Fan of 50K for 12K spend is not worth it. Previously, the spend requirement was 2K over 6 months for the upgrade. To going from what card to what card, Travel Fan? I'm wondering. I'm curious. Servicio, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, man, Servicio's he's not wrong. Servicio's spot on. Only been on Amex for 13 years and only got my platinum 10 years ago. You slacker. That was back when the platinum was like cheap. I said, I'm back. Did I miss much? Nope. You did. Hybrid, we stopped just for you. I've sat here and not done a thing until you got back just now. So didn't miss anything. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Oh, I misclicked. Sorry. Hang on a second. There we go. Travel fan upgrade offers from gold to platinum. Okay. Yeah. No, that's not worth it. I wouldn't do that either. Alex. So did you go with the Strata Elite? Yes, I did go with the Strata Elite. There she is in all her glory. Oh. Quest gonna make it to Boston, John. I'll talk about that with you offline. I've booked the Fairmont Copley Square, not much more than the non 4-star plus options. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that. We need to talk dates. I'll talk to you offline about it. So it's possible. No more Mr. Nice Guys in the house. I love the name. Good to see you, man. Good. Thank you for being here, dude. Bill launching goes fail. Still got it working on sign up bonus. But hey, man, you got the card right. So you got the card. You got what you wanted. Eventually, the rollout was horrendous. It's yeah, it was bad. But I'm glad you got the card. Hit the welcome offer, man. Glad you got it. Of course, the MX Gold is literally the same, 495. The Plat was in early 2016. Uh, MX Gold. Okay, my brain's not computing that amount. The MX Gold is literally the same for 95 the Plat was in early 2016. Isn't the Gold 375? I must be missing something. I'm missing something, context or something. Polygraph Zone, what's up, man? Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Marcus. That means a lot, man. I totally committed to City League today, downgraded Premier to regular Strata, swapped 2x cash to a second, swapped to double cash to a second CCC. I'll take the 1.5 catch all over 2x for a second CCCC, starting to save for JetBlue transfer now. Nice. I'm so glad you pulled the trigger, man. Awesome. That's great, Marcus. That's amazing. I mean, JetBlue, baby. Iceland Air. Thank you for the super chat again, man. It's very generous. I appreciate you. Kevin says, my uncle used the autograph for transit, streaming, and sometimes gas. He used a Freedom Unlimited for everything. I mean, the autograph it is such a strong card for $0 annual fee. And people forget that you can transfer the points to transfer partners without an annual fee card. The Biz Gold. Gold is going up, isn't it? Gold did just go up to gold. The gold did just go up. What, 2 years ago now? It's going on 2 years ago now to 375. So I mean, it could go up again, but they don't normally increase annual fees that quickly. Like it would be odd that they would do that just 2 years in. Now, who knows? And maybe you know something I don't know. So maybe you've heard something I haven't heard yet. Oh, I missed a comment. Rex says, so Marriott refunded 360,000 points from my last Hawaii trip because the couple in the next room smoked pot nonstop for 4 days. The complaint went all the way to the CEO's office. Wow. Oh, that would be so annoying. I would be pissed off too, Rex. I'd be pissed off if I don't mind the smell in passing, but if that's all I smell on a vacation, I would be pissed off too. That's good, man. Good on you for getting the points back and staying on that. Oof, man. Mr. Guy says City and Capital One hate me. Capital One hates me, so I've got four City cards now. So the Strata Elite is the fourth one, but along with the Premier, the Custom, and the Double Cash. So I've been 4 for 4 with City so far. Oh, I missed a comment. Sorry, Kevin. It's also also no foreign transaction fees. Exactly right. No FTF. I had the Elite now for about, okay. Why did I think you just got it for? Man, time's flying by. Got to double dip between 2025 and 2026. I was really holding off. I'm downgrading the Premier, but it's the right move. I mean, for your setup, that makes sense, especially if you got just the Strata card. Like, I could see why you would do that. So it must have been Scuttlebutt. I mean, maybe you've heard something I haven't heard, Quest. That's very possible. Super chat, vindicated. Thank you for the super chat, Rex. I appreciate you, man. Very kind. Vindicated. Yes. 325 for gold. Yes, 325 for MX Gold. Yep. Vindicated. Dang, they didn't even have the decency to take edibles and yeah. Man, I would man, I'm glad you got that resolved, Rex. Good thing. 375 a bit. That's what I was thinking. I got the 2 confused backwards. I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up. 55, 70 people here. Wow. So again, you all rock. So thank you for being here. It's humbling that you 70 people are here watching me on a Wednesday night. So thank you for being here. It means a lot. The first topic was the platinum card. If you missed that, you can go back and watch that take. But yeah, I just my what was the other topic I was going to talk about? I guess my final thoughts on built. I got videos coming about things I'm doing with built besides the mortgage, with other credit cards, uh, things I've been doing with other cards that I'm still getting built points for. So that's probably coming in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't regret not getting the Palladium card and going because at the time my choices were okay, Strata Elite or Palladium. And again, in all my live streams I did for the last month, I said I was on the fence about Palladium because I was walking that line. I was not excited about it. I wasn't feeling it, and so on and so on. And I'm glad that I went this route. So, but again, I've got videos coming the next week or so about how I'm still getting build points without a build card. And I look forward to sharing it all with you. I love how this restream does not like to show the actual emojis though. M Hot, thank you, thank you for being here, M Hot. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. Would you be able to do? Would you be able to hit the 12K and spend for the American Express Platinum? I think it is. Would I be able to hit it? Um, yes, I would. My methodology would be I would be putting everything on that card. Like everything would have to go on that card because I don't consider my spend to be high. I don't think it's very high. Uh, all my monthly spend. But here's the thing: the caveat to that question, and my answer is with being able to use Built to make mortgage payments with credit cards that I'm working a welcome offer on. Because of that caveat, yes, I could do 12K in 6 months. So I could do it. Alejandro's here. What is up, Alejandro? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Got my City A Advantage card in the mail today. 80K points for 1K. That is a great, as much of an AA non-fan as I am, that is a great offer. 80K for 1,000 spin. Man, where else are you going to get 80K points for $1,000? That's amazing. Congrats, man. By the way, rip Brad Arnold. The world is here without him. I did not hear the news. Oh yeah, I did. Yes. I saw that. That does suck, man. I did see that. Now that I think about, I think I saw that this morning. We could be waiting a while. Yeah, no kidding. Wells Fargo have wealth management credit card. It basically a journey, adds some benefits and changes from Visa Signature to Visa Infinite. I'm looking forward to see what the I think it's supposed to be called the Beyond. I'm looking forward to seeing what that card ends up being. Boxer, I'm kind of considering skipping over City at this time anyway. Kind of getting burnt out and really have a great setup all around for almost everything. Man, There's nothing wrong with that, boxer. There is absolutely nothing wrong with not getting another credit card and working a welcome offer on another credit card. There's nothing wrong with that. I've considered it myself. Um, I just put 5K on this card in 3 months over the holidays for the welcome offer. Then, like I said, not even 2 weeks ago, I got the Stride Elite card, working another welcome offer on another card. That's between the two cards. That's like $1,200 in annual fees between the two cards. So I totally understand where you're coming from. I thought about the same thing. I've been kicking around the idea of just after I'm done with the Stride Elite, just using the cards I have for the rest of the year, just chilling, just putting spin on what I have, maximizing what I have. Now, will that actually happen? Eh, I don't know if I'd place bets on that really. Background, the Brad Arnold thing is rough. Didn't really look into what kind of person he was until the end. Damn shame and lost. Yeah, it does suck, man. That is a crappy loss. How the city night worked for you and how much you earned from city nights on Strata Elite. So, I mean, the city nights for me is from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Um, I mean, I'm a single dude, so I'm only paying for one person, but I'm typically going to places where with tip and everything, I'm normally spending between 25 and $30. So I'm not, so if you figure, if you figure 25 uh times those 6 points, you're talking about 200 points. So I'm not raking in the points because I'm not a high spender. I'm not spending $200 or $300 every time I dine out. So, but it's about 200 to 225 somewhere in there every time I go out on city nights. Hybrid hybrid says I I get about 1K built points a week from my corporate card alone. Yeah, right there, man. Yeah. Shatan's in the house. What is up, man? Shatan, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing good, man. Just sitting here chatting with the family, man. That's 63 people in here, an hour in. Good to, yeah, just sitting here with the family chatting, man. Mike is in the house again. Mike says, "What signups are you working right now?" So only one, just the Strata Elite. It's the only one I'm working right now. Everything else is completed. I got the points from my Amex Platinum sign up finally, and the points for the pre dropped as well. So, yep, just the one, just the City Strata Elite. Quest says use those 80K on partner metal like JAL Alejandro. Yep, yeah, that's a great redemption by saying hello to Shatan. Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure, man. That is amazing. I think he was only like, yeah, he was, yeah, like late 40s. Yeah, way too young, man, way too young. By saying hello to Mike. Mike is definitely a friend of the channel. Mike's a good dude. Rex says, so I can use Amex $200 credits for lounge access. I have 4 of them. So I was considering product change AA executive to Strata Elite since I just made executive platinum AA today. What do you think, John? Um, Amex credits for lounge access. I have 4 of them. Okay. So what's the play, Rex? What's the play to Strata Elite since I just made executive plat AA today? So with the elite, you're getting is it 8? I always forget if it's 4 or 8 visits with to the Admirals clubs. Is it 4 or 8? I've been seeing a lot of business class availability to Europe on Star Alliance partners. Okay, that's good to know. I haven't really checked, to be honest. Really, the only 2 I really want now are the Flex and the CIP, maybe a IHG card, then I can say I'd be very comfortable how everything is right now with my setups. If your setup is exactly how you want it, then I mean, there's nothing wrong with standing pat with the cards you have. It's 47, yeah, that's what I thought. I have a funny story. Our original flight to Orlando got changed because of flights San Jose to San Diego got delayed, and we can't make it in flight from San Diego to Orlando is full, so Alaska changed us. Yeah, I think that's a pretty common theme, Kevin. I think that happens a lot more than we hear about. Only Star Alliance, 1. I have a few hundred K miles in is life miles. Oh, but Avianca Life, I have no experience with Avianca at all yet, but so many people say how valuable those miles are. So it sounds like you're sitting on a gold mine to me. Alejandro says, "Have you paid your Wells Fargo mortgage using BILT with an Amex card?" Yes, I have. I have paid it with an Amex card. I've been doing it for over the last year, and I've probably used an Amex card half the time. And it's been a card I've been using. I've been working a welcome offer on. A To be exact, I'll show you the cards I was using it on. To be exact, I was doing it with my uh, Delta Business Gold card and my latest Platinum card. So, but yes, I have. Kevin says to United at SFO so Alaska paid the lift to SFO for free to get up there. Wow, that's pretty nice. That's cool. That's very cool, actually. There. Okay. Sanchez is in the house. What is up, Sanchez? Hope you're doing good. I may honestly call to bail out on the Palladium card. Someone had their mortgage payment decline with a mortgage service provider BILT used in their own advertising. Let that sink in for a minute. Someone had their mortgage payment decline with a mortgage service provider BILT used in their own advertising. I'm not saying a word. Just move it on. City Elite earns more thank you points, yes, and hence more AA miles than the executive AA card, and I don't need loyalty points anymore. For that use case, yes, 100%. I like that. Yeah, I would do that too. If I was into AA as much as you are, that is the play. I agree with that. Quest, another $5 super chat in. Thank you, sir. Here for a good time, but not a long time. Have a great night, folks. Take care. I know you pop in and out, Quest, because you got a family and everything. But I need to quit seeing your food pictures, dude, because man, you get me hungry every time I see them. I, I expect I expect a meal. I expect a really good meal when I come visit you in New York, man. So, but thanks for popping in, dude. Have a good night. I appreciate the generosity again. Thank you. Peace. On the United flight. We got a medical emergency, but she's fine. She was having a panic attack and faint. She been overworked, kids, low blood pressure, and lack of sleep. She sat behind me free from my hurt. So you must have heard her talking or something. How'd you know all that about her, Kevin? It's like, man, Kevin's reading someone's mind. Well, I mean, not a laughing matter, but I hope yeah, I'm glad she's okay because like being up in the air and like having someone have a panic attack or someone be sick or someone have a health issue, like that's no bueno on a flight. That sucks. I'm glad she's okay though. So real question. Oh, so all the other questions before were fake questions. Now we have a real one. So I have a Capital One, Amex, Wells, and Chase. I might take my mom to Greece. Which setup would you all use? Zero loyalty, but would go business class. Man, I guess my question back to you, Boxer, is who are you thinking about flying? That'd be my question. Who are you thinking about flying? Question food. Right, man. I expect a good meal, man. But we're gonna have food off. Food off. That's yeah, man. I'm just not even saying anything. James is in the house. What's up, James? Been a member for 7 months. Man, thank you, James. I appreciate you. Dude, how late, man? You're here precisely when you were meant to be. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a member for 7 months, man. That rocks. I hope you're healing up nicely. Hope that year's off to a good start. And haven't heard many updates from you, but I do hope that health and everything is really improving and you're getting back to your normal self again after that major surgery. I'll put up I'll put my update for you and Joe in the okay, cool, man. Good. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Doesn't matter. Man, the problem is Greece is Greece is on the radar. I just haven't looked at Greece much. I've not looked at flights at all for Greece, to be 100% honest and upfront. Um, I don't know who the major players are that fly there. Someone else is gonna have to chime in on this 'cause I don't know, but you and your mom, man, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know myself. Maybe maybe Chase, maybe? Oh, and would be out of JFK or LaGuardia. I just don't know who the big players are in Greece. I don't know who the partners are there. Someone else that has been to Greece and knows more can hopefully answer the question. I honestly don't know, man. Again, she talked to doctors, so I overheard and did see what happened, but exactly she was been moving around because she was behind. Okay, so you heard the conversation with the doctor. That makes sense. Hybrid says Air France to Athens. Man, flying blue miles are so good. I business class to Air France to Athens. I'd be down for that. I would definitely do that if that was my option. Oh yeah, I'd be down for that in a heartbeat. So I mean, Flying Blue's promiscuous with all of the banks. So Flying Blue gets around. So I mean, you got your pick of the litter. So if you're going to use Flying Blue, I like the thought process hybrid. You could maximize. You could take different cards from basically almost every ecosystem and take the best card for each category and rack up points that way in every ecosystem and then transfer them all to Air France. Don't most of the cards transfer over to them? Yep. They get a air Flying Blue gets around. They are promiscuous. They like to play with mini. I'm just gonna stop right there. Oh, still got 54 people in here. Awesome. I love seeing you all. Thank you so much for being here. You guys rock. Um, what else you guys got for me? I don't have anything else really. I've got the sciencing. I got a couple of sciencing videos coming. Um, I will say I got data points coming with the pre card, data points coming with the PayPal card, debit card, and of course the Strata Elite card. So I got several of those videos coming, and you all seem to like my testing and sciencing and whatnot. So those videos are coming. Virgin also, yep. Oh, yeah, Kevin did. Yeah, you heard the conversation. I get you. Yeah, I hear you. Rex says, seriously, Thai girlfriend, Filipino girlfriend, or Vietnamese girlfriend? Which one, John? I mean, if I'm honest, why not one of each? Just saying. If I'm not mistaken, they also have transfer bonuses often too, correct? Yes, they do. They often do have transfer bonuses. Arnali's in the house. What's up, Arnali? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, sir. Appreciate being here. Doesn't matter when you show up, you're here, man. It's all that matters. Kevin, it's about halfway mark on the United flight. Oh, wow, halfway. Well, so was there a doctor on board? I'm assuming there was probably a doctor on board, and the doctor was assisting. So that's a good thing. If they had someone on board the flight and they were someplace where they couldn't land, and you know there was somebody on board that could help, that's really good. Michael Wong is in the house. Wong Way Travels. What's up, Michael? Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for being here, sir. It's been a while. If you guys have not checked out Michael's channel yet, Michael posts like the most crazy videos of all of his flights, basically all over the world, on the higher end products of all of the airlines. And Michael is a guy that Michael's got a smaller channel too, but Michael definitely walks the walk and proves it. So if you've not checked, Michael does amazing content. Like I want to be him one day when I grow up. Such as I'll take the Icelandic go. So would I. I would take that too. I mean, that would be the dream come true there. That's the holy grail. Kevin, the flight helping prepared me for the flight to Vietnam in the summer. I guess from a layover standpoint, or that's going like domestically is a whole different story than flying to Vietnam. That's like a whole other. That's like really long. I'm assuming like maybe you're meaning like maybe you're talking about like multiple flights or something. Everybody's talking to Michael. Michael's the guy. Filmo is in the house. Tries to fly AA to visit his mini girlfriend's stash it's across the world. Oh man, that would make for an interesting video, wouldn't it? Oh man, you guys got me tearing up. Oh man, that would be quite the video. That'd be a members only video. That's a job. What travel channels do you follow, if any? Travel channels. You know what? I honestly don't follow any. I follow zero travel channels. And my reasoning for that, this might be kind of a weird reason, but it's my reason. And I don't consume a lot of content. I don't watch 75 different channels. I don't. Number one, I don't have the freaking time. So there's that. Um, I don't look at travel channels because I try to not be influenced by someone else's experience. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I don't consume a lot of like travel content itself because I know what I want to do. I know what I want to see, and I don't want my my initial experience in my, for lack of a better term, my bright-eyed and bushy-tailed like excitement um for a new experience to be tainted in any way. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's my reasoning for it. Oh, well, then she was in good hands then if there were 6 doctors on board. Um, what up, John? Where are we going next? I got domestic travel coming next, so in a couple of weeks. So to New York, but to upstate New York actually. But after that is Iceland. So, and then after Iceland is France. More chance of being axe murdered by an Icelandic girlfriend. I mean, you're not you're not lying. Although there's not a lot of trees in Iceland, so why they would have an axe around? Yeah, that'd be interesting to know why they have an axe. There's not a lot of trees. I should take a look at Turkish airline to Istanbul, the short hop to Athens if they fly from an airport near you. That's also another. I, I was thinking Turkish, but I wasn't sure about Turkish being a viable option. That's a great idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea, actually. Both layovers and hours. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The layovers for sure, yeah. But man, Vietnam's a long. That's got to be a long flight, even from even from San Francisco. Makes a ton of sense. I was thinking the same thing too. I watch a ton of cruise videos. When I went last summer, I was super excited to see what everyone was talking about. It was awesome. Yeah, I know that probably that might sound weird, but I don't consume a lot of like travel content just because I don't want my experience to be tainted or like I want to see the thing that I want to see or experience the thing that I want to experience for myself with my own eyes first, if that makes sense. So it was on United flight from SFO to MCO on February 5th. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a longish flight. That's clear across the country. So it makes sense. So we got almost 60 people still here. You guys are amazing for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Okay. Other than Japan, what's on the list of places you want to go to? Um, man, that list is long. I mean, Holland is on the list. Belgium's on the list. So so part of my travel strategy is, and I want to start it this year. But part of my travel strategy is I want to visit all of the countries that my ancestry is from. So that's basically all Norwegian countries. My bloodline is Norwegian. Obviously, I have Irish too, English, um, German, Polish. Like my ancestry is just kind of all over the place. So part of my strategy is I want to visit every country that my ancestry is from, and that is honestly that's like I think I counted 17 different countries. So that's part of my strategy. Like I want to visit one of the countries I came from a year, at least one. So there's a ton besides Japan. There's like all of the Norwegian countries, obviously Ireland, the UK, um, Holland. I mean France, Germany, uh, Belgium. I mean all those. Croatia's in there, um, Austria. Like uh, there's just so many that I want to go to. So like yeah, the list is long. The list is long. From experience, about 18 to 28 hours both ways. Yeah, that's a long time, dude. And my camera is wigging out again. Chatton says you can take an Emirates fifth freedom flight from JFK to Athens super cheap for an aspirational product. There you go, boxer, man. People are dropping knowledge on you right and left, dude. Emirates fifth. Yeah, that sounds like an amazing plan. About 5 hours for first flight and way eight on the way back, about 8 hours. Okay, That's fairly long. Boxer says, "What's funny is that I never wanted to go overseas, never wanted to at all. All of a sudden, I do. Weird, I guess. That's not weird though, Boxer. Up until a few years ago, I had no, I had really no thoughts about traveling. I didn't. Um, I was a cash back guy. I had several cash back cards. I have a video on my channel about the first cards I got starting in 2017 when I was team cash back. And I talk about the reasons why I got the cards. And I never thought about travel at all until it was Christmas of 2022. It was right in that Thanksgiving Christmas time of 2022 when all of a sudden the doing, the light bulb went off over my head one day and I thought to myself, I want to travel. I want to go places. I want to see places. I cannot think of what the singular moment was that triggered that thought and the light bulb went off over my head, but it just happened one day out of the blue. And then after the holidays, into January of 2023, I started going down the rabbit hole. I started doing searches on YouTube of like, travel credit cards or what's the best travel credit card. I started watching videos and that's how it happened. Skyrod's in the house, man. What's up, Skyrod? Good to see you, my friend. What's going on, John? Great live. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Skyrod. Thank you. For me, Vietnamese and Chinese ancestors. Yeah, I remember. I thought you said that before, Kevin. So yeah, basically right there in the same part of the world. Hit the like button and subscribe. Yes, if you've not done so already, please do so. If you are enjoying this video or this live stream, I appreciate the reminder, Skyrod. Thank you. Chadden says, just got new passport photos done while listening to an awesome travel creator. So poetic. That's awesome, Chadden. Very cool, man. Very cool. That is very poetic, actually. I got two places, Sicily and Italy in my ancestry. That's it. Man, Italy's on there too. I know people say Italy's kind of overdone. I've never been. I would like to go at least once just to see. I mean, I'm a history buff, so obviously I would love to go to Italy to see, to see all the stuff in Italy, all the the I'm drawing a complete blank, the Colosseum and whatnot. Um, that to experience it, I think to experience someplace once, like you have to do it. Sicily too. I heard Sicily is really amazing. Matt Voigt is in the house, dropping in late tonight, but wanted to say hi. What's up, Matt? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. There's still 52 people in here, so you guys rock. You guys are awesome. Oh, phone was going off for a second. You guys are just amazing. So I appreciate you, Matt. Thank you, man. Hey, where's Cesar been? Haven't seen him in a while in the chats. Cesar was in, I think, last week. So might been just like a timing issue or something. But no, he was in here last week, actually. And says, for me, I only go overseas every 4 years because my parents want to save up for the flights in time to Vietnam. We mostly travel in USA. So Kevin, when you're going to Vietnam, are you guys staying there for like a couple of weeks, like a month? Like, are you guys staying there when you're there? Because I could see that being a thing um, when you are going to be there for a while. So I could see you like not really traveling and saving the money and all that. I'm just curious. From what I hear about Italy, you don't do it all. And yeah, I've heard the same. But I've heard the same thing about every country. Like you don't do it all in one trip. Oh, hang on a second. Let's see here. Northern Italy. MR is here. What's up, MR? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Uh, Northern Italy and Southern Italy might as well be different countries. I've heard the same. I've heard Northern Italy is completely different from Southern Italy. Free Music says, I'm going to Spain, France, and Italy this summer. Wow. Spain, France, and Italy. That is amazing. That's going to be a killer trip. Weird One says the art history nerd in me just wants to see all Italy's Renaissance art. That's a great reason to go too. Weird One. I mean, it's that's part of their history, right? Is art. So I'd be down for that. That'd be awesome to go to. Boxer MRs. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard the same thing too. VT's in the house. What's up, VT? Good to see you. VT, you became a member too a few days ago. So I wanted to thank you personally for becoming a member, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Here for Built Amex update. Did you talk about them already? I did talk about them already. So I can go back over it though. We're an hour and a half in here, so we got a little bit yet. Like the build up. I mean, I just asked people like, did y'all see my built video about how I was able to still make my mortgage payment with built bill pay with the credit card? So there's that. I also just said that I was, because of hearing all the weirdness, and people were commenting earlier about it too, about someone said that built rejected a mortgage payment with a mortgage lender that they specifically are a partner with. And I'm like, I'm so glad I went the Strata Elite route instead, because I think a much better welcome offer, 100K versus 50K, and just not dealing with all the headaches that is Built 2.0 is definitely definitely keeping me from pulling my hair out. So and also too with Amex, I just talked about them raising the spend requirement on the platinum card from 8K in 6 months to 12K in 6 months. And I don't know why my camera is freaking out all of a sudden. Um, and just that I thought, I saw this coming. I thought this was going to happen because so many other banks have their spend requirement be so, like, this is weird math, but follow me. But like the strata, the CSR has, was it it's like 3 months you have to spend, double the, and I say double the amount of money. It's like, 6K in 3 months, or it's like the leading number in the, anyway, follow with me. like like 12K in 6 months, that divided by number, like I saw it coming. I thought it was going to happen. Now the Strata Elite is normally technically 6K in 3 months. It's that whole, like, dividing in half. I don't know. Hopefully you follow me, but the pre is not quite there. It's 5K in 3 months, but yeah, all the higher end cards that have a high annual fee they're going to have higher spin requirements, and I'm not surprised at all that they raised it to 12K. And I understand that there's some people that just can't do it, and that makes a lot of sense. But I think you can still do those cards. I think you can still do those spin requirements, but you have to be more strategic about it, like I am, where I know at certain times of the year that my auto insurance renewal renews, and I pay in full because I get a pretty nice discount for paying my insurance in full every 6 months. So I make that payment every 6 months. Like my insurance and my auto registration renewal happens at the same time. So I know that I can get a card, I can get a higher end card, and I can meet the requirement because I know that spend is coming. So be strategic about it. Also, too, you know, making my mortgage payment through Bill with a credit card helps with hitting a welcome offer. So, there are ways to do it, for sure. But I also understand that, it may lock some people out, and it kind of is what it is. But I saw that coming, so I'm not surprised. That was my two things I had, my 2 cents. Juan Meow Mix is in the house. Meowdy to you, sir. Hope you're doing good. Considering how you framed Italy and Sicily differently, I figured you knew exactly what I was saying. Filmo's ancestry is Russian, Slovak, and Pennsylvania. That's quite the mixture, Filmo. I actually don't know how much about Northern, but wouldn't mind checking it out. Yeah, I mean, I would if you drop if you told me I had to go to a certain part of Italy, I'd be like, okay, when do I leave? I'll go. I mean, it's Italy, so why not? Pennsylvania. That's funny, man. Michael says usually when you travel to Asia, especially for family, it has to be at least 2 weeks since you lose like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man. Makes a lot of sense, Michael. And yeah, Kevin. Yeah, I figured it was like, yeah, 1 to 3 months. Yeah. So going every 4 years makes a lot of sense because you're staying that long. So yeah, you're saving up money for it. Totally makes sense. Phil is compromised. Background. You can do the country of the Vatican City state in one trip and probably even in one day. Yeah, that makes sense. I could see doing that's pretty small in comparison to. I could see that being a day. Kevin says, on my dad's side, not fully sure. On my mom's side, she half Vietnamese and Chinese. My grandma and grandfather is full Vietnamese and full Chinese. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, your ancestry is very concentrated. So Boxer says, looking to do a Greek island cruise. My mom works for me, but refuses to take a paycheck, so it's the least I can do. Actually, looking forward to seeing things. Oh, that's a great paycheck, man, for your mom. Is a Greek island cruise. That's amazing, dude. That is an awesome way to pay her back. That's awesome. Boxer, is the CSE a keeper? Um, I don't know. I've only had it for a couple of weeks, right? So to be point blank honest, I got it for the welcome offer, and the points will most likely, at least for now, are earmarked for JetBlue for Iceland Air. I've had it for 2 weeks, so I'm still working the welcome offer. Um, I will let you know when it renews in February of next year. I got to test drive it for a while to know. TBD, to be determined. Sam Caw, John, what's up, man? Good to see you, Sam. Hope you're doing good, sir. Hope all is well in your world. Back from Nepal. I hate. Did you just get back from Nepal? Yeah. Anytime I come back from a vacation at all, whether it's like a long weekend or it's like I was in Iceland for a week and a half or whatever, it's like, yeah, I hate returning to work. It's like, oh my God, kill me now. Uh, yeah. Something you need to try. Amazing experience. Yeah. Yeah. Q suites are on the list for sure, man. Like I got to do it. LG says, John, it's good to hear someone say it's okay to chill between cards since I'm not messing with the Obsidian. I've decided to chill once I finish the Aspire bonus. I honestly enjoyed the cards I have now. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I could be doing that the rest of the year. Like there, there's just not a lot of cards on the radar right now for me that I really want. I got an offer in the mail today for a Bank of America card, but for the Alaska business card, but it's not speaking to me. So I'd say I'm about a third of the way through on the spend of the Strata Elite right now. It's very possible I could just chill the rest of the year, and I've got a butt ton of points in a lot of ecosystems to use. So it's not like I'm like stopping or quitting. It's like I could let I could let my credit reports chill for a little bit and I could use the points I got. So I am not point poor at all. So I could see myself chilling for the rest of the year, just using the cards I got, maximizing the cards I have to wait and see. I say that it sounds good in theory, but I have to wait and see. Yeah, what Michael said. Yep, exactly what Michael said. That's exactly where I'm at. Yep. Nothing wrong at all with chilling. My sister is Cuban and Spanish. No wonder we get along. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Yes, yes, it is. Boxer John, trust me, between my brother and I, she deserves it. Yeah. Mom's had a hard life with with her sons. Sub chasing is for the Navy. I'm essentially a constant gardener with a very productive travel setup. That's man, MR. That's the way I really want to know what your travel setup is actually. What is your core setup? LG says, "Wow, I'm truly happy with it and don't want to stretch myself too." Yeah, there's such a thing as fatigue. Even in this game, there's fatigue for sure. So there's nothing wrong with using what you have. Jahio is in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I don't think I've seen you before, so appreciate you being here. Thank you. I'm planning to go to Auto Camp Catskills. If I reserve in the Hilton site and pay with MX Plat, do I still get the 5x points? Maybe you have been here before. I seem to remember this question before. If I reserve in the Hilton site, pay with X, no. The Hilton website, no. You because the 5x points on the platinum card only come through the travel, only come through Amex Travel. So you would not get 5x points for booking on Hilton. Weird one says, really want to see Germany, Norway, and Scotland. Ancestry related interest, but also really want to visit Spain, Italy, and Japan. Cultural interest. Yeah. Interesting that all those are on my list too. So I'll have to work on that. Actually, LG 1914. I never know when I need a loan for work. They check personal in my industry, so I don't want cards to hinder that at all. Yeah, that's kind of crazy that they check your. That's kind of weird. The trip to Vietnam in 2022 was crazy because in 2 months we got to hotel. You stayed in hotel for 2 months. Big Kurt's in the house. What is up, Big Kurt? Good to see you, man. Not sure about Bill. I'm going to chill too. I, there's nothing wrong with chilling on cards. You do not have to get a new card every couple months. It's okay to use what you have. LG agreed. Granted, I'm forced to chill at least with personal cards because my velocity is too high. I got approved for the BBP though earlier this week, but I can't think of the next business card I want. Yeah, it's okay to use what you got. It really is. Chatton says also just got my BILT Platinum in the mail. That MFR took forever to get here. Wasn't it supposed to be? Wasn't it supposed to be in your hands by rollout? Watch this funny story, John. On my brother's wedding day, he told my mom that he got arrested. He's smart. She can't be mad at him on his wedding day. Now that was strategic planning right there. I'm gardening till November or so. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I got so many. I don't. I've got so many points in so many ecosystems that I got to use. I don't need any more. And here I am. I just got 80,000. Another 100,000's coming in right here. I've got so many that I just chilling for the rest of the year and just maximizing what I got is probably the smart move. MR says Delta Reserve, Hilton Aspire, MX Gold, Altitude Connect. Nice. City Strata and Strata Premier. I literally have everything covered. Yeah. Dude, that's an amazing setup. That's an amazing setup, man. Yeah, for sure. St. Patrick, $5 super chat, man. Thank you, St. Patrick. That means a lot. John, do you keep all your credit reports frozen until you are ready to apply for a card? Yes, sir, I do. My reports are all frozen until I'm ready to apply for a card. Then I do a temporary unfreeze um, for like a day, and then I apply. Then it goes back frozen the next day. So yes, sir, I do. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Patrick. That means a lot. Sanchez says I got my Palladium in a week, and I think you're one of the few. It sounds like, at least from the data points I'm seeing. Kim says the Vietnam trip in 2022, we stayed there for 2 months. We get to hotel, resort, wedding, birthday party, and more that happens. That is best Vietnam trip that I did in past 4 times that I visited. That's a full trip, Kevin. Uh, At a resort, you're there for a wedding and a birthday party, man, and staying at a resort. So you had the best trip ever. I want to be you when I grow up. Thought what I might do is tweak my setup. Only thing is I can think of is a PC, the Hilton Honors card Forcer Pass. Maybe the Honors card is also a great earner for me. The Honors card, the plain Jane 0 annual fee Honors card is not a bad card either. Hybrid says I got my Palladium 2 days before launch. Okay. It sounds like it's very hit and miss then is what it sounds like. We stay with family in Vietnam. Okay. So you stay with family and a resort at the same time, like the whole time you were there? Jahio says, I looked into Amex travel site for the auto camp, but none shows up. So I was wondering if anyone in the chat knows about it. By the way, I changed my YouTube name because the account was hacked. Ooh, okay. I'm sorry that your account got hacked, but I'm glad you're okay though. I'm glad you got it resolved and sorted out. So in a way, auto camp, I don't know about auto camp in the port. I've never looked, so I would say auto camp is probably strictly through the Hilton website. That's what I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess it's through the strictly through. I've not looked auto camps, so um, but I'm going to assume that yeah, you're just not going to find them in the portal, in the travel portal. Once as I got pre-selected for the U.S. Bank Shield, but not ready yet for 0% APR shenanigans. I mean, if you don't need the card, you don't need the card, right? Fimo says, I would love to garden, but I'm addicted. Longest I've gone without a sub in 4 years is 17 days in 4 years. Filmo, you might have a problem. My name is Filmo, and I have a problem. My setup: Amex Gold Card, BP Cash, Marriott Bonvoy, Hilton Honors Card, and BCE. That's a solid setup too, man. That's a really good setup, actually. I like it. Sanchez, what should I cash out my BILT sub to in case they go the way of Mesa? So I'm assuming you're not talking about cashing out. I'm assuming you're talking about transfer partners. I mean, they got so many great transfer partners. I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at, but I mean, obviously there's Alaska, there's Japan Airlines. They got a ton of the hotel chains covered. They got United. They got a lot of airlines. So I guess my answer would be like figure out what your game plan is with those points. Like, okay, I have these 50,000 points. What do I want to do with them? What is my goal? Do I want to transfer to Japan Airlines to fly to Japan? Um, yeah, it, do I want to transfer to Alaska? Um, it all depends on what your goals are. We got 10 more minutes and I'm going to call it. So, but fun fact about my mom, family, my aunt and uncle are jewelry makers. They are in Vietnam. Jewelry make. Wow. So I'm assuming they're making jewelry by hand, obviously. So that's an interesting. I think that would have to be a very precise profession because jewelry is so small and intricate. That's impressive. Spark 2X, Saver, Quicksilver, and Venture One, that might go away. But I thought you said you were gonna rock the Capital One setup, Boxer. I thought you told me that here a little few weeks ago, about 11 days early. Wow. Okay. Chase CIC, CIU still need to get the Flex and CIP. No, mostly with family. Okay. Boxer, you one of each ecosystem. There you go. Done. Covered. I travel all the time for work, hence why mine is very earner focused. Yep, I 100% would be chasing subs if I couldn't earn through work. Makes a lot of sense, man. I mean, if you're earning because of your job versus on regular spend on cards you already have versus chasing. I mean, why not? I would if I was earning through my job, I would probably be very strategic with new cards as far as like going after the most lucrative offers. But other than that, I would probably be hammering the cards I have too. That's pretty much it for transferable cards, man. I thought you said you were rocking Capital One, man. Tampa says I had 2 months of rent transferred to BILT 2.0 from Wells Fargo, and have another payment due in 2 weeks, and then have put all my spend on card. Should make for whopping statements. Yeah, that's going to be a heck of a statement when you get that. And I thought I had a problem when I applied for to 11 cards in 8 months. Uh, Filmo's Filmo has a Filmo has a disease. Once you have reached a trifecta of once you have reached a trifecta of trifectas, yes. Jahio says I got a notice in the mail that my Amex Optima Platinum card that's been collecting dust and spider webs will be discontinued as of June 2026 and will be automatically upgraded to the everyday card. Okay. Yeah, if you've not been using, I mean, I figured that card would be going bye bye. David Williams in the house. What is up, David? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good, sir. I got my $1,200 US business checking bonus today. Don't sleep on the bank bonuses game. Yep. Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, we're mid February now, but I really want to hit bank bonuses this year too. Um, that's part of my strategy every year. I was very lax last year. I think between all the bank bonuses, I think I earned like $1,000, and that was it. That was all. I really wanted to do more. I just never did. But yeah, I really want to hit bank bonuses this year. Bank bonuses are very underrated. Oh, my capital setup is staying. I've been rocking it for a few months and killing it. Okay. Bach just saying the venture one might go. Okay. With the other cards you have, I can see the venture one going away. Dr. Chris is in the house. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. I am hoarding points for the near future until I reach 1 million MX points, and I am halfway there. Once I get into the city system next year, I will begin because I honestly can't use them fast enough. So, Chris, did you see my video? I've got 1 million MX points. That was not my goal, but that's what happened. So, got to start using them now. It's almost 1,100,000 now. So, got to start using them, man. Got to start doing it this year. We stay in 3 different hotel resorts in Vietnam in 2022. 2 hotels in Da Nang is in the middle of the country, and 1 hotel in Vung Tau is about a few hours drive from Saigon. We go there every time we go to Vietnam. Okay, so you're staying with family and also the hotels too. And I am at the bottom of the comments, so we got a couple more minutes here, but we go through all the super chats here and whatnot just to make sure. I'm going to miss a few people, but I like to thank everybody that gives super. If you got a few more minutes, if you do want to give me one, cool. Please, not at all an obligation. So, but you got a few more minutes to do it. So, Again, Quest, I know you're gone now with family, but thank you for the super chat, sir. Very kind of you, man. Thank you. Fury watching this. And Marcus, very generous, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate the $10. Very kind of you, man. Thank you. Rex, vindicated. $2 super chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate you too, sir. Very kind. And Quest again before he popped out. So again, thank you for the $5 again, Quest. Very kind of you, sir. James being a member for 7 months. Appreciate you, sir. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody else. I feel like my voice is going too. Need more hydration. And Patrick, thank you, sir, for your $5 super chat too. Very kind of you, man. Thank you. Means a lot. You guys' generosity means a lot. So thank you. Boxer. John, you got hotel cards. Can't say I remember you making videos on hotel cards. I only have one hotel card, and that is the Surpass card. And I have done videos, Boxer. Where you been at, man? I've talked about the Surpass card like 3 or 4 times in videos. Come on, man. Where you been at? I've not talked about the Surpass card in a while though, so it's been a while. My uncle got employees to make jewelry. Okay. Oh, okay. So they own they have employees that make it. Well, those people are very skilled then. So that's a very very precise thing. You mispronounced 2 million Hilton points, John. Did I miss something? I'm sorry if I mispronounced points. 2 million Hilton points. That's a lot of points. I may have been bitten by the Filmo bug. I opened 24 cards in 24 in 12 months. Now I'll be taking a break. Jeez. My goodness, man. Ah, there has got to be a player two involved, man. Got to be. Both of them are younger siblings to my mom. She is second oldest of 4. Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. Family business for sure then. Dr. Chris says my present Amex set up platinum, gold, green, Delta Reserve, Delta Platinum, Platinum Biz, Plum. Don't hear about the Plum card much. Hilton Biz, Bonvoy Biz, and Aspire, BOA setup, Atmos Infinite, Atmos Summon Infinite, BOA customized cash. That is a solid setup too, Dr. Chris. You got a lot of the cards I have. So a lot of the cards I have. That's a solid setup. Wells Fargo autograph journey is the best for me for the 5X hotel and 4X airline. Yeah, I mean, if you're booking travel with cash, the Wells Fargo autograph card is an amazing card. The autograph journey, yeah, sorry, autograph journey card. I know you probably watch so many that it's easy to forget, man. I'm just messing with you, Boxer. 1 million Amex points equals 2 million Hilton points. Oh, okay. I'm like, man, did I misread that somehow? But yeah, yeah, equals 2 million Hilton points. And with Hilton points, you need 2 million to stay someplace at a Hilton property for a couple of days. All right, Kevin, take care, man. Have a good night. Be safe. No, all man, Patrick. I need to be like you when I grow up, man. That's 24 card, man. That's insane. If I could get my fuel card to take cards, I get the plum until you realize the signified card gets 2x back and no annual fee. Yeah. Dr. Chris says Capital One set up Discover It, Navy Federal flagship and platinum, maybe more rewards in 12 days. PenFed Pathfinder and then assorted credit union setups. And I am gardening with several credit unions. Geez, man. Got like the ultimate setup. that's that's a with all your Amex cards too. That's crazy, dude. Watches, I mean, want to ruffle feathers, I can tell you about a popular page that I just unsubscribed to because the creator is very arrogant and looks down on people. Let's not go there. I mean, eh, my grandpa and grandma start the jewelry business, then aunt and uncle took up the mantle of the business on my mom's side. Oh yeah, very much a family business then for sure. Very much keeping it in the family around 1980s and or 1990s. Gotcha. This business has been around for a long time then, for sure. Well, we're at 2 hours, and I'm gonna call it here. It is time to eat. John's hungry. So, the 2 hours just flew by fast. Like, I don't know how the heck where'd the time go? But you all rock. I love seeing you all here. I think we're up over 70 people at one moment, so you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much for being here, Boxer says. So actually to discover, actually your video made me think of it. I love my Discover card, but I just really don't use it because I got so many others. There's such a thing as a too many cards. There really is. So who is it, Box? Oh, no, we're not going to be doing that in my stream. Please don't. No, you can share that privately. So I'll leave that alone. Being is probably lurking in the background anyway. All right, fair enough. Nemo, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, LG. Appreciate you too, sir. Thank you. But like I said, you guys amaze me. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the support being here. It blows me away. It literally blows me away when you guys are here. So be good to each other and be respectful to each other, okay? And have conversations. And it's okay to agree to disagree. And until next time,